Hello student, this is Harsha from Academic Knowledge Institute, and today we are going to start our next topic, that is the carbon and its compounds. We have already studied in the first topic, in the first lecture, about the tetravalency of a carbon and the carbon catenation and the covalent bond of the carbon. So in this lecture, we are going to study about the saturated, unsaturated carbons. Let's start. Okay, so as I told you, the carbon is having the atomic number 6. So their electronic structure is, they are having 6 proton, 6 neutron. In the first shell, carbon is having the 2 electron. In the second shell, carbon is having the 4 electron. Okay. So that's why it is known as the tetravalent. Okay. Because of that, carbon can form the many bonds in a like they are sharing. They are not directly donating or directly accepting. So they are doing here the sharing. So here, like it will be like carbon can, these are the bonds that carbon is forming. So here this carbon can form the again the 4 bond, then it will be go on like this. Okay. So now here there are 3 types. Like the first is hydrocarbon. The first is hydrocarbon. In a hydrocarbon, in name only you can say that what exactly it is. In a hydrocarbon, only hydrogen plus carbon. Understood, student? In the first carbon, there will be only hydrogen and carbon, that is known as the hydrocarbon. Even the carbohydrates which are there in our body, like we are taking them as a nutrients, so there also the carbon and hydrogen are the more components. Then here, next is saturated carbons. In the saturated compound, like you can see that in saturated compounds, where the carbon is attached with the some another element with the single bond. Yesterday I told you the covalent bond is having the single bond, double bond and triple bond. So when it will be the single bond, then that carbon is known as a saturated hydrocarbon. Yeah, that carbon is known as a saturated carbon. So now we will see which are the saturated carbons. See here, in the alkane series, you all know that the methane is the first alkane. Understood? Okay. Why these 4 hydrogens are here? Again, like see here, this is the carbon. In the first shell there are 2 electrons. In the second shell there are the 4 electrons, right? Then for completing the octet, here carbon will have the 4 more bonds with the 4 hydrogen atom. Like here, the 1 hydrogen atom which is having the 1 proton, 1 neutron and 1 electron. Then here, next hydrogen will be attached with the 1 electron. Okay. Then here, again the next hydrogen will be attached with the 1 electron. Then here, again the 1 hydrogen will be attached with the 1 electron. Okay. This way the carbon has fulfilled his octet. Understood, student? So the octet rule is fulfilled here. But here, like if you draw the structure, so here we will draw the structure like this. So here these hydrogen are attached to the carbon with a single bond. So that's why we'll call them as a saturated carbon. So these are the saturated hydrocarbons. We will say as a hydrocarbon because here only the carbon and hydrogen is attached. So these are the saturated hydrocarbons. Then next, that is the unsaturated hydrocarbons. Now I will give the example of in an unsaturated hydrocarbon, when with the covalent bond, like a double or triple bond, when the carbon is attached to the hydrogen or with any other element, then it is known as the unsaturated hydrocarbon. See here, they are with a single covalent bond. That means they attach with the single covalent bond. Here they attach with the double covalent bond and triple covalent bond. Understood, student, the difference between the saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbon? See here, we will see the example of alkene. In alkene, this is the methane. Okay. Then in alkene, we can take the example of ethene. See here, these are the two carbons. Okay, they attach with the double bond. Now see how many bonds carbon can form? 4 bonds. So 2 bonds they already form here. Okay, then now remaining 2 bonds are there. So this is hydrogen, this hydrogen is here, this hydrogen is here. Understood? So here the carbon is attached with the double bond. This is known as the ethene. This is from the alkene family. This is unsaturated hydrocarbon. Then now alkyne. In alkyne, you can take the example of a propyne. Here, let's see, the carbon will attach with the triple bond, right? Here you can take the example of ethyne also. I am taking the here example of ethyne. Here the carbon is attached with the 3 bond. So only 1 bond is remaining. So this 1 bond carbon will fulfill with the hydrogen. Understood? This is ethyne. This is here carbon is attached with the triple bond. That's why it is unsaturated hydrocarbon. Understood, student, this much? This much you understood? Okay. Here you can draw this as an electron dot structure that we call as a Lewis dot structure also. See. Like if you do with the methane, then you can draw like this. Okay, then this is methane. Same way you can do with the ethane. Same way you can do with the propane. All the alkane family, they are saturated hydrocarbon. All the alkene and alkyne family, they are unsaturated hydrocarbon. Then here there are some other hydrocarbons also, like aliphatic and aromatic. Aromatic means those who are having the specific smell, they are known as the aromatic. Understood? Here the carbon is not like, see here, the carbon will be in a straight chain, right? So this can be a long chain. Here there are 4 carbon atoms. So now what I will do, carbon will make the 4 bonds, right? So here I will attach the hydrogen atom. What we call this compound? See here, how many carbon atoms? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon atoms, all are attached with a single bond, right? So that means they are the butane. This is straight chain. Then there is a branch chain also. Like see here. Right? Here, how many carbon atom? 1, 2, 3, 4. But here, this carbon atom is not in a straight chain. So what we will do? 1, 2, 3. That means this is propane. And then on the 1, 2, 3, on the second carbon, there is another carbon atom is attached. Understood? So here, what we will call this compound? We will call them as a 2-methyl propane. This is the IUPAC name of this compound, or you can say the isobutane in the common name. Understood? Here you can write this compound in a simple words like this: CH3 CH CH3 CH3, right? But here also these all compounds, these all carbon atoms are attached with the single bond. Understood? So that's why it will be saturated hydrocarbon. Understood? But here this is not the straight chain, this is the branch chain. So the carbons are having the three types: long chain, straight chain, we can say the straight chain or long chain also, then the branched, and there are the cyclic compound also. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. So here all are the hydrogen. Right? See here. How many carbon atoms are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means this is hexane. They all are attached with the single bond. So that's why we will call it as a hexane. And they are in a cyclic form. So that's why we call it as a cyclohexane. Understood? Understood, student? See, I'm not calling it as a benzene. Why? Because in a benzene, there is a double bond with the alternate hydrogen, or like alternate carbon atom. Like here, so here alternate carbon will have the double bond. So that's why 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. This is 4. And then this is hydrogen. Then it will become the benzene. Okay. We will not call them as a cyclohexane. Because here there is a double bond on an alternate carbon atom. And they are in a cyclic form. Understood, student? So this is the difference between the hexane, cyclohexane and benzene. Even we can write this hexane in a straight form also. Like what we can do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This way also we can write the hexane. But this will be the straight chain. Understood? Okay. So I hope you understood this, whatever we have taught in this video. So you understood this. If you have any doubt, then please ask me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.